Jay here. I'm here to bring you a review on Dragon Ball Super episode 87, English subbed. At the beginning of this episode, it goes to Goku, and he's trying to get Android 17 to join his team in the Tournament of Power. And he pulls out like a trump card. Like he was like, well, if you participate, then you can make a wish on some Dragon Balls, not just no regular Dragon Balls, Super Dragon Balls, and they're the size of planets. And then Android 17 says, oh, that sounds like interesting, and they do sound magnificent and everything, but I don't know. Then Goku, and like he starts sensing something, like something's coming, and then like a big ass ship shows up and just starts like abducting like all the fucking animals that are on the island that Android 17's like protecting. Like all the fucking animals, they just abducted them into the big giant ship that just showed up out of nowhere. Then like they're done abducting all the animals from the island, and the ship is like about to blast away. And like right before like Android 17 and Goku were about to fly into the ship, like it closed and it was about to like blast off into space. And then Goku's like, hold on to me, hold up, like just put your hand on me and hurry up before they get to outer space, because once they get to outer space they're gone. And Android 17 put his hand on him, and Goku used his instant transmission to like fucking transport to the ship that was flying away. So when Goku and Android 17 like teleported to the inside the ship, once they got inside the ship, they looked around and it wasn't just animals from Earth. It's like these poachers been going around the galaxy and like from other planets abducting animals. So it was like different kinds of animals. And then a camera, I guess, it noticed that Android 17 and Goku were there. So a bunch of dudes start showing up, and the door opens, and Goku just uses like, I guess, his key or I don't know. I guess it was like just a fucking, I don't know what he call it, but he pushed his power, and he just like three of them went slamming against the wall. And Android 17 was like, be careful, if you destroy the ship, then we're fucked. So Goku and Android 17 take out all them dudes with ease. Then some like buff dudes show up, and Android 17's like, yeah, you take care of these dudes and I'll go take care of the boss. And Goku's like, no, that's the strongest dude, right? I want to go after him. And then like, let's play rock paper scissors. And then Android 17's like, no, that's childish. So like them buff fucking soldier dudes, alien dudes, they get tired of like waiting. So one of them just charges, and Android 17 dodges and just goes out the door and says, yeah, alright, I'll see you later, take care of them. And Goku's like, what? And then it goes to the boss, like the boss of the ship of the Poachers or whatever, and he's sitting there saying like he's finally got that one monster bull thing, fucking what, golden horns or whatever. He said he's finally gotten, he needs to take it home. Then Android 17 like interrupts him and says, what was that? Like, what? And then like the fucking boss poacher dude, he pulls out like some other dudes, like I guess he calls some other dudes with some swords, and they charge at fucking Android 17, and Android 17 just takes them out with ease too. Like he dodges their fucking sword attacks, like he just, like the swords were nothing, like he just fucking blocked it and just punched one of them in the gut and just fucked both of them up. Then the boss poacher dude charges at Android 17 like a dumbass, and Android 17 just fucks him up, knocks him to the side. Then Goku shows up out of nowhere and says, oh, like, is this the boss? And Android 17's like, yeah, this is the boss. And he's like, oh, okay. And then the fucking boss out of nowhere pulls out a fucking, like, it looks like a remote control. It looks like the same remote control from Dragon Ball Z that controlled Android 17 and 18. It looks like the exact same remote. So I think that kind of shocked 17 when he seen it. But I think he was shocked that it was kind of because it was a bomb. Because that's what the boss Poacher dude was saying. Anyways, he pulled out that fucking bomb trigger and was about to say, if you want to like save all these animals, then you gotta let me go. You can't like do nothing, or I'm gonna explode us with the fucking the ship. So they're just sitting there paused like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Then it goes to Beerus, and he wakes up out of like a dream, because like before it went to Beerus, it showed a scene where it looked kinda like, I don't know, it wasn't bright enough, so I knew it wasn't the scene for some reason, but it showed a scene where Goku was like screaming, like I guess the boss Poacher dude pushed a button and he exploded everybody, and Goku was like screaming about to die. And I guess that was a dream of Beerus, and it woke him up out of his sleep because it scared him or whatever. And Whis was like, what happened? And he's like, I had a dream about Goku dying. You see Vegeta on the side all annoyed because Beerus is being so loud. Then it zooms out and Beerus is saying it's a bad omen that he had a dream of Goku dying. After that, it goes back to Goku and Android 17, and Android 17 starts saying, well, tell my kids and wife that I said I love them, and I said goodbye and everything. Just take care of them. And then he rushes the boss Poacher dude and just rushes him into outer space. And Goku, like, he uses instant transmission fast as fuck and goes and catches both of them and like takes them to King Kai's planet. When he takes them to King Kai's planet, he introduces Android 17 to King Kai and the Poacher dude, and he starts saying like he brought him here because this is where he brought Cell to explode. And then Android 17 is, oh, this is where you brought Cell? And the fucking Poacher dude is like on the ground because it's 10 times gravity, and he's just sitting there just flattened on the ground and shit. So moving on, after Goku scared the living shit out of fucking King Kai for taking like a bomb there, even though it wasn't a bomb, it ended up being like a fucking, like a party kind of, you know, fucking confetti bomb or whatever, because Android 17 told the Poacher to press the button, and he pressed the button and it was fucking confetti, and that kind of was kind of a bummer because he ended up saying that he was gonna have a party, a birthday party, after he abducted the animals or whatever. So after all that, it goes to back to planet Earth, and it shows all the animals just running into the forest, and it shows Android 17 and Goku watching them exit out the ship. Then Jocko tells them like, I'm gonna take all the credit. Yeah, we've been searching for these criminals for like years and everything. And yeah, he just flew off and said that he's gonna give them credit, but then he was like, nope, I ain't giving you guys credit at all. I'm just gonna take all the credit. So Jocko leaves, even with that big ass ship and with the fucking Poacher dudes and everything, because he arrested them. Like, I guess he's the Galactic Patrol, so it's his like authority to take them to jail or whatever. So anyways, moving on, Android 17 agrees to join Goku's team in the Tournament of Power, and he just agrees, like he's gonna fight alongside. And he ended up like going on and on about like how it's gonna be strange to fight along the same team as Goku, when back then he wanted to kill Goku and go after him and shit. Then the episode ended. This episode was like a leading up episode again. Like it was a 17, Android 17 and Goku episode. It was dope. It was enjoyable. I liked it. We got to see fucking Goku turn Super Saiyan Blue for like one scene, but that was, hey, it was an enjoyable episode. So I'm Jay, and this is my review on Dragon Ball Super episode 87. Leave your sub. Thank you for watching.